This video is part of our Solving Problems with WiSys Agility products, specifically using our Agility desktop to manage open sales orders. We're going to use our sales order batch management grid to go over various ways to manage your open sales orders. We're going to be taking a look at customer views, salespersons, evaluate the size of orders in volume and in weight, identify unapproved or orders that are on hold, link it up to available to ship, actually using our inventory allocation module, being able to group or batch sales orders for batch or wave picking, integrating label printing for cartons and packages, actually executing the sales order deliveries if desired, how it integrates into the SAP Business One pick and pack manager, and then just look at the open pick lists and the visibility of the pick list. Our desktop product is $750 a seat plus 20% annual maintenance. So you can see that it's very cost effective and a great way to start solving some problems that you may have managing open sales orders. This sales order batch management grid could be run within SAP Business One with one of your Business One licenses, or could be run externally with just an indirect license. So we've entered the grid with our default layout, and this is a layout that we have preset and it can be customized. An example might be you just want to look at all the orders for a certain customer, maybe sort them by date, different date ranges. Look at orders by time. If we're tracking orders that are entered that need to be shipped out, say by 3 p.m. We can take orders and simply drag the shipping type over to our group column. So now we just group all of our orders by transportation method or shipping type within Business One, being able to drill in and look at all of those orders. Sort orders by number of open line items. I have a layout that sorts it by number of open lines on the order. I could drill in and look at all my orders that are for one item. So you may process small box orders one way with a certain group of pickers and then you may process larger orders that have multiple items on it. And then you may process large orders different ways. Going over some of the fields, we allow for grouping or batching of sales orders. We can actually just drill into a specific order from this grid, have the order pop up, take a look at the details, do what you wish to do, whether the order was printed or not. If there is an open pick list, I can actually drill into the pick and pack manager pick list and see here, this is more of a wave or batch pick where I'm actually picking 6 different sales orders at one time. And this is tied closely into our inventory allocations. And when we see this green, that means everything has been allocated to inventory on hand. So an example, if I take a look at this order, I can look at my allocations and see all 10 lines or 11 lines are coming from inventory quantity on hand. If I look at another order, I can see part of the order is being filled from inventory quantity on hand, and the other part is waiting on a production order for 43 pieces, and it's production order 302. We have a layout by customer, so here I can group it by customer and manage orders that way. All orders that need a pick list. And here we're looking at our pick quantity needed. We can even track orders that have been partially picked. There's various ways to use our batch management options. I could simply print what amounts to be is just a sales order pick list. We could integrate this to labeling where maybe we want to print out carton labels or order labels in batch for these handful of orders at one time. If these items were all ready to orders were all ready to ship, I could actually just generate SAP Business One delivery orders from here, or I can create a pick and pack manager pick list, one per sales order, or I could put all these on one order. What I'm going to do here is group these into a batch. So I'm taking these orders that don't have a batch, and I'm going to call this batch small 2, and then I could take a look at my orders by batch. So I have some batches created. Here's my orders that are on hold. Here's my large retail orders. So in other words, maybe one distribution center order or all my distribution center orders for a large customer or a large retailer. And here I can see everything's ready to go. I have another large DC order where not everything is allocated. So I could take these orders and go ahead and create one pick list for multiple items. I put these 3 orders on one pick list, 128, and now I can do my directed picking and actually create a sales order delivery through the Agility Essentials product, or I can just use this for the printing of the pick list for standard SAP Business One. I do my pick all, and I do my create. So this will work with SAP Business One functions, or could work with a continuation with our functions. I can look at all the orders based on shipping type. I can see all my UPS ground orders. I can see which ones I need pick tickets for. I can evaluate the time of day that these orders came in. I can go and drill into this and actually pick the order if need be, or direct somebody to go pick those orders. Another view is looking at them by salesperson. We have the ability to export this to Excel. Also with this tool, depending on your authorizations, you can move things around. Say you want to have the weight or the volume of the order out by the number of line items. It's as easy as that to move the weights, and I have my column subtotaled. I could also do some filtering and some advanced filtering and combine those filters on one grid. Then if I have the authorization, I could save this to a new grid. So this process grid could be used to just look at orders all different ways, start grouping orders for wave and batch picking, actually generate pick and pack manager pick lists if desired. It could be integrated with our Agility labels prior to any shipments, mass print labels. We can also print labels right within our Agility handheld devices too. So this is an easy way to assist in managing open sales orders with our Agility desktop solution and our sales order batch management grid. This concludes our video solving problems with Agility desktop open sales order management.